A Depression Guide. Depression Introduction. Why do people get down and out then can't seem to snap out of it? The mental health drug companies want you to think there is something wrong with your physical organic brain, that you have a brain dysfunction that they can fix with drugs that you have to take for life to keep you stable. This can't be true because you create your brain biochemistry through your actions or inactivity, the foods you eat, the thoughts you think, and your overall essence, your raw consciousness for life. Psychologists, psychiatrists, and other counselors make their money through therapy sessions. Psychiatrists and licensed clinical psychologists have the legal right to write prescriptions, so they can make money by writing prescriptions for mental health drugs, but not as much as for therapy sessions. Everything comes down to money, even in the supposedly benevolent caring fields of mental health and psychology. They want to make money. It's like asking a barber if you need a haircut. Of course you do. The therapist would like to talk to you about your depression and maybe unlock some sad hidden memories from childhood that you can bear and free yourself from. You can talk about childhood and dreams forever. They're both meaningless in the grand scheme of your life because your life is about what you do and think right now. That's it. If somebody tells you that nobody owes you living, suck it up like everybody else. You alone create your life, you alone are responsible for your life. You alone determine whether you move and do something or stay in one spot mulling over negative thoughts. They can't make any money off that. It took about 15 seconds to read it. That's all life is right there. You either move or you don't. Nobody else really cares. You create the life you live. One thing that really gets me about depression is that psychobablists like to shroud it in some deep-rooted, profound problems from the past, while I'm much more pragmatic about it. A lot of the time, depression is just fear of financial uncertainty that you might end up homeless. Some women are afraid of ending up alone. For men, it's fear of not having enough money. That's enough to make you permanently sad, if you constantly worry about money. In an enlightened country, the government would give every adult a guaranteed monthly income plus modest housing no matter what. This would greatly cut down on suicide rates. Dale Carnegie said the surest cure for all depression is to get to work, preferably doing something you like to do. Depression is not being inspired about your life. The world can beat the joy out of you by forcing you to work a dull job that doesn't tap into your natural energies. The longer you stay in your self-imposed pit, the harder it gets to make the move to get out, but you can and start moving a little bit every day until you're feeling good and in a groove. I read a book about happiness from the Psychobabble section of the library, number 158 of the Dewey Decimal System. Books about depression are at hashtag 616.8527, hashtag 616.8950 or RC 516-537 at the library. Depression National Hopeline Network. 24-hour suicide hotline. 800-SUICIDE, 784-2433. Chapter 1. Depression/feeling way down 1. Mood disorders info. Mood disorders are about feeling way down or way up to the extent that your life is miserable to you. Your emotional state is not stable. Depression includes some or all of the following symptoms: aches, anhedonia, loss of pleasure, fatigue, feelings of hopelessness, lack of initiative, loss of appetite, negative self-image, pains, passivity, poor concentration, poor sleeping, sadness. Depression comes from external events like losing a job or feeling empty inside because you're not quite aligned with your true nature and true purpose in life. The mental health experts say it could be caused by a neurochemical imbalance in your brain, but you create your biochemistry through how you think and live. You create happiness through what you think and do. Your moods could change seasonally. This is called seasonal affective disorder, SAD. A bipolar disorder is when your depression gives way to an excessive feeling of joy and energy. Such mood swings might happen very quickly. Depression info/melancholy 1. Save me, O God, for the waters have come up to my neck. I sink in the miry depths, where there is no foothold. I have come into the deep waters, the floods engulf me. I am worn out from calling for help. Psalm 69:1-3. One can't stay sad very long in such an interesting world, can one? Anne of Green Gables. The symptoms of depression, as defined by the National Institute of Mental Health are persistent sad, anxious, or empty mood. Feelings of hopelessness, pessimism. Feelings of guilt, worthlessness, helplessness. Loss of interest or pleasure in hobbies and activities that were once enjoyed, including sex. Decreased energy, fatigue, being slowed down, difficulty concentrating, remembering, making decisions. Insomnia, early morning awakening, or oversleeping. Appetite and or weight loss or overeating and weight gain. Thoughts of death or suicide, suicide attempts. Restlessness, irritability. Persistent physical symptoms that do not respond to treatment, such as headaches, digestive disorders and chronic pain. Mood disorders, sometimes referred to as affective disorders, are a type of mental illness that affects a person's mood. The predominant mood disorder is called depression, feeling down. The other ones are called manic depression and seasonal affective disorder, SAD. The real deal about depression is that it's a box that the psychobabble industry desperately tries to put people in because it represents multi-billions of dollars that depressed people spend on drugs and therapy, but the truth is that you are your own being. You create happiness or depression through what you do and how you think. There's no box of life that you enter that some psychologist says you're now stuck in for life unless you take these drugs and go to these therapy sessions at $100 for 45 minutes. Granted, sadness is caused by negative, tragic events, but how you deal with these events is totally up to you. Many people are lazy and weak and want nothing more than to blame their weakness and failings on some supposed biochemical disorder in the brain. I implore you to not buy into what these establishment experts say without analyzing yourself and seeing that depression is just uninspiration. Get up off your sorry, self-pitying ass and do something to help someone who needs your help more than you need your self-pity. Now I'll put on my clone hat and give you the conventional spiel on depression. For the record, here's what they define as depression. Lack of interest in life. No joy. Weight loss or weight gain. Feelings of guilt. Feelings of hopelessness. No energy. Can't focus. Tiredness. No sex drive. Everybody occasionally gets blue because of life's problems or because of the rut they're in, but usually the feelings are temporary and pass within a few days as they get on with their lives. Real clinical depression, however, is like living in a black hole. You have no spark, no energy, no real reason for living, and you might contemplate the idea of doing yourself in, a behavior commonly called suicide. Booze and drugs uplift you for a moment but ultimately only make your problems worse. The onset may be overwhelming life problems like the death of a spouse, serious litigation against you, prolonged unemployment, depleted finances, a debilitating disability, a general foreboding, a feeling of hopelessness, etc. These thoughts and feelings affect the neurotransmitters and hormones in your brain which, over time, can leave you in a semi-permanent depressed state where life is almost meaningless to you. The major causes are coming from a dysfunctional family, sexual abuse, emotionally disconnected from the human race, too much or too little emphasis on God, extreme disappointment, perceived failure, hurried, stressed lifestyle, general feeling of foreboding like you're not really living a happy life. People who want too much out of life with unrealistic dreams. Lack of self-regard. Loss of loved ones or loss of material things. Stress at work. Nobody close to talk to. Poison people around you. No humor in your life. Don't understand yourself as an individual. Have a lot of unresolved anger and resentment against others. Don't forgive them. Don't feel free and inspired about life. Dependent on others for approval. Not enough sleep or good food. Too much stress in life. Comparing yourself to others, especially with the gloss on TV. Watch pop culture entertainment too much. Envious of the glittery life portrayed. Feel trapped, like in bad marriage, bad job, etc. Biological malfunction. Postpartum depression due to hormonal changes. Thoughts of suicide. Too much criticism from others. Many depressed people try to mask it by excesses in any number of ways, like work, talk, shop, eat, drugs, booze, etc. These are all cheap psychological games you play to avoid facing yourself. I suspect that many people in our society live quiet lives of desperation, stuck in their ruts, quietly accepting their lives. Inspired action is the only real solution. Although therapy might help, increasingly doctors are going via the biochemical approach and offering medications like Prozac, which raise certain neurotransmitter levels in the brain, thus elevating the mood of the individual and giving him the impetus to break out of his rut and get on with life. Depression info/melancholy 2. Here's what they say chronic depression is. Depressed mood. Loss of interest or pleasure. Depressed mood most of the day, nearly every day. Markedly diminished interest or pleasure in all, or almost all, activities most of the day, nearly every day. Significant weight loss when not dieting, or weight gain, or decrease or increase in appetite nearly every day. Insomnia or hypersomnia nearly every day. Psychomotor agitation or retardation nearly every day, observable by others, not merely subjective feelings of restlessness or being slowed down. Fatigue or loss of energy nearly every day. Feelings of worthlessness or excessive or inappropriate guilt nearly every day, not merely self-reproach or guilt about being sick. Diminished ability to think or concentrate, or indecisiveness, nearly every day. Recurrent thoughts of death, not just fear of dying, recurrent suicidal ideation without a specific plan, or a suicide attempt or specific plan for committing suicide. Chronic or not. What sane person would consciously be like this? Human beings are supposed to be tough. We let everything roll off our books and keep moving, or at least that's what I thought after watching Star Trek and the Alamo as a kid. You can read everything they say out there about treating depression. It all comes down to how naturally inspired you are for your own life, how strong and joyful your spirit is. It takes sweat and power to release your free spirit every day. Do it and you always feel like the champion of your life. Screw the psychobabble. Screw everybody else with their stupid ideas, trying to impose them on you. Forget about depression drugs. It's a scam to make money. Your problem is in your spirit, not anything that drugs can heal. Depression info/melancholy 3. Antacids can cause deficiencies of calcium and vitamin B. Most people who get depressed never seek professional treatment and may wallow in self-pity for quite some time, although many people, if left alone, will recover on their own. The golden rule is to take inspired action to break out of it. Children get depressed too. We live in an increasingly complicated society and children can be cruel to each other. Dysthymia is defined as a less severe form of depression that persists for at least 2 years and is accompanied by at least 2 other symptoms of depression. People with this milder form of depression are susceptible to periodic episodes of major depression. Symptoms or warning signs of depression are emotional or physical abuse, exposure to violence, family history of depression, low self-esteem, pessimistic outlook. The most common drugs prescribed to treat depression are selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors such as uoxetin, uvoxamine and paroxetine. Tricyclic antidepressants such as amitriptyline, desipramine, and nortriptyline. Keep open channels of communication with your children, and if they get too down, talk to them and set them straight on life, that they're responsible for their own happiness, that they need control, a sense of identity and inspired action in their lives. Withdrawal and antisocial behavior are the 2 surest signs of mental problems in a child. You must be gentle with them. Adolescents are deep and sensitive at that age. Try to talk it out with them and be there as a friend. If they suddenly start to give their personal belongings away and appear euphoric, these could be tip-offs that they're preparing for suicide. If you live with a depressed spouse, you must be gentle and understanding with him or her. If you can't break them out of their rut, you might have to ask someone like a friend or a religious leader to step in, have a heart-to-heart with them and encourage them to get help. More women than men get depressed and very few men will admit to it, much less go for professional treatment. Depression in the elderly is tough because in our youth-oriented society, they have good reason to get depressed. You must focus on health, get a medical checkup, do things to stay active, exercise, get a pet, get out and meet people, etc. Many lifelong companions die shortly after one another. The remaining person just gives up on life, so it is a bona fide fact that your brain power has everything to do with whether you create a heaven or a hell for yourself in your mind. If you're living or involved with a depressed person, whatever you do, don't give up on them. Be patient and understanding, but a good, old-fashioned speech can't hurt. Like about pathetic they are wallowing in self-pity, the world doesn't revolve around them, there are people far worse off than them doing much better in life, and tell them to get real, get up off their butts and take control. A complete diagnostic evaluation includes a physical and neurological examination, lab tests to rule out other medical conditions that might be causing symptoms of depression, a history of the patient's symptoms, past treatments, substance abuse, suicidal thoughts or attempts, and occurrence of depressive illness in other family members. A mental status examination to check the patient's speaking and thought patterns and memory. Based on the evaluation, the treatment of choice may be a form of therapy, antidepressant medication, or a combination of the two. For some severely depressed individuals who are suicidal or psychotic or cannot take antidepressants or who have not responded to other treatments, electroconvulsive therapy, ECT, can be extraordinarily helpful and even life-saving. There are many different types of antidepressant medications like fluoxetine/Prozac, bupropion/Wellbutrin, sertraline/Zoloft, paroxetine/Paxil, venlafaxine/Effexor, nefazodone/Surzone. You may have to experiment around until you find the right medication that works for you. The latest technique is a vagus implant, a little implant put into the chest to stimulate the vagus nerve, which then acts on the brain and causes hormonal levels to rise. Another implant put above the chest is wrapped around a nerve which leads to the limbic system, such that when you stimulate it with a remote control device, it sends minor shocks to the brain, which cures depression in a lot of people. Magnetic power zapped into the brain creates a similar effect. If you can't afford a counselor, many communities have free or low-cost mental health facilities where you can get adequate treatment. In general, most treatment combines counseling and drug therapy, sometimes called the medical-biological model. Many people crawl out of depression on their own simply by finding their way back to an inspired lifestyle. The National Institute of Mental Health oversees the D/ART, Depression/Awareness, Recognition, and Treatment, educational program to help with depression and bipolar illness. D/ART also helps healthcare professionals by offering the latest research information. I've seen books at the library right beside the Prozac books touting St. John's wort as the great anti-depression herb. Besides St. John's wort, another natural supplement used to treat depression is S-adenosylmethionine/SAMe. The general guiding points to battle depression are: know who you are and why you fall into different moods. Educate yourself about life in general. Culture an ability to be calm and meditative to keep yourself centered. Ask God to bless you with happiness. Be wary of what medications you're taking. Do inspired and spiritual things. Have close friends and intimate relationships. Talk with people in a real way. Deal with negative events by forgetting about them as quickly as possible. Deal with negative people by forgetting them as quickly as possible. If you're in a poisonous relationship either with your spouse or you have a bad boss at work, leave rather than stay and take it. Have a meaning to your life. Do tough, Worthy things that make you expend high amounts of energy but stop before you reach your limits and burn out. Eat healthy foods. Get enough sleep. Be thankful and positive for your life. Do things to get you out of feeling isolated and alienated. Get a pet to love. Do physical activity, i.e., exercise. Share your life with others and help people. Depressants info. The effects of depressants are in many ways similar to the effects of alcohol. Small amounts can produce calmness and relaxed muscles, but somewhat larger doses can cause slurred speech, staggering gait, and altered perception. Very large doses can cause respiratory depression, coma, and death. The combination of depressants and alcohol can multiply the effects of the drugs, thereby multiplying the risks. The use of depressants can cause both physical and psychological dependence. Regular use over time may result in a tolerance to the drug, leading the user to increase the quantity consumed. When regular users suddenly stop taking large doses, they may develop withdrawal symptoms ranging from restlessness, insomnia, and anxiety to convulsions and death. Babies born to mothers who abuse depressants during pregnancy may be physically dependent on the drugs and show withdrawal symptoms shortly after they are born. Birth defects and behavioral problems also may result. All depressants are addictive. If you must use them, try to limit your use to occasional use. That way, you will maximize the effects and minimize the cost. Injecting drugs raises the stakes enormously. The risks from HIV, hepatitis, abscesses, gangrene, and overdose are very high. It is best if you can avoid injecting drugs. If you do inject drugs, only use drugs that are designed to be injected. Follow safer injecting practices. Mixing drugs increases the risks enormously. Only use one drug at a time. Alcohol is a drug too. Used in combination with other drugs, alcohol can potentiate their side effects. Never drink and use other depressants together. Some depressants reduce your self-control. Remember, if engaging in risky behavior of any kind, control can mean the difference between being alive and being dead. Chapter 2. Depression/feeling way down 2. Cognitive therapy to heal depression. Do something you like that's useful, at least to you. Be good. Don't break laws. I read a book about happiness from the Psychobabble section of the library, number 158 of the Dewey Decimal System. I read a book about how to treat depression in your mind without using drugs, which is at hashtag 616.8527 or RC537 at the library. First of all, most of us are brainwashed to think that the system, namely the Psychobabble mental health system, has the answers to cure or control depression. Drugs and psychotherapy are real, legitimate treatments for depression. The way the system portrays life on TV is the path to happiness and success. I don't believe any of it. My life is my free spirit. If I follow my true nature and figure out a way to earn a living from it, I got it made in the shade. I don't buy into anything beyond me, especially the system's ideas of happiness and success, all of which are geared for you to make money and spend it. You don't cure depression with cheap one-liner rules about how to think. They call this depression cognitive therapy. Depression is an illness of the spirit/soul. A person has lost whatever natural inspiration they might have born with. They betrayed themselves by not releasing most of the natural energy inside of them day by day, which built up to make them feel like losers now. Do what you were born to do by nature. Minimize following the artificial values of the world and couch potatoism. That's it. Read my other books. You create your own biochemistry, therefore how you feel through what you do or don't do and how you think every day. For people who are really lost souls, I recommend to either get some of those happiness books at number 158 at the library or get my book, The Wisdom of Our Great Thinkers. All the knowledge ever created about getting enlightened, happy and rich. Is it real or comfort food for weak minds? You have to start somewhere, so take baby steps in weaning yourself off the system's view of life and setting up an active, inspired, fun life for yourself. You're not going to get cured looking for sympathy and love from others. Earn your self-respect every day. It's as easy as walking 5 miles, writing out your plan for a great life, then doing it. Cognitive therapy seems to me to be some overpaid psychobabbist listening to the sob stories of their patients, trying to reassure them that they're either not really wimps or can't be held responsible because they were born that way. I say use the time for a brisk walk. It will be better for you. On top of that, read my sex book and watch porn. Getting yourself off several times a day will do wonders for your depression. Too much psychobabble, analysis of life, analysis of the past. Get on with your life. Move. Do things. Listen to music. Dance. Keep doing it. Don't dwell on anything. Live by your free spirit. Forget about all these assholes claiming they got the answers to life by sitting in a room with you talking about the sad times. They're just trying to make money off you, and you were stupid enough to buy into this fraud. They say try to control negative thoughts. I say go out and try to do something hard like run as fast as you can for an hour. You got no time for negative thoughts. You're too busy trying to outdo yourself. That's fun. They say don't lay in bed all day. I say you gotta feel like you got a God-given purpose you were born with. Thinking negatively doesn't solve anything. That's why I don't understand why people do it. I feel lucky to be living in the modern world. I'm not rich, famous, or young, but I still feel I live a great life. I can't sympathize with depressed people. I think they're a bunch of wimps who need a kick in the ass. I think the mental health industry has some people in it trying to do good, but most are in it for the money, especially the ones pushing the mental health drugs. A lot of them know what they're doing is fraud, but they go along because it's a safe job that pays pretty well. Electroshock therapy / electroconvulsive therapy. Electroshock is common for depression. They tell a long-time depressed patient about it, then he or she decides if they want it. ABC News did a segment on it. The 2 people profiled said it was great to ward off depression. They get the ECT every few months. Electroshock therapy, hashtag 616.8912, RC485. Electroboy.com, guy who got a bunch of electroconvulsive treatments, sometimes called shock therapy. ECT.org. Tyrosine for stress and depression. L-tyrosine is a non-essential amino acid. The body can produce it from phenylalanine. L-tyrosine produces the catecholamine neurotransmitters called dopamine, epinephrine, and norepinephrine in the brain, which help relax the person and cause feelings of happiness. Even though the body produces L-tyrosine naturally, a lot of people use L-tyrosine supplements as a mood enhancer and stress reliever. Tyrosine is used to relax and relieve stress. Tyrosine helps deal with depression. Research has established that tyrosine used with glutamine, tryptophan, niacin, and vitamin B6 helps with depression. It is also helpful in the treatment of allergies and high blood pressure. 100 mg per kilogram of body weight per day, a good dose. This works out to about 5.4 grams of tyrosine a day for a person weighing 120 pounds. Divide the daily dose into 3 separate smaller doses. When tyrosine is taken, another essential amino acid called valine, available as a supplement, should not be taken, as valine may block tyrosine's entry to the brain. Most data on the efficacy of tyrosine in the treatment of depression are anecdotal and have not been proved in scientific studies. ADHD-stress-relief.com, natural product to help fight depression. NGO-Socially, natural mood disorder treatment supplement. Anyvitamins.com/tyrosine-info.htm. BioVeaCanada.com, Tyrosine Canada. Buzzle.com/article/dopamine-deficiency.html. DepressionCureForYou.com/tyrosine.html. Depression-test.net/tyrosine-for-depression.html. Discount-vitamins-herbs.net/l-tyrosine.htm. ehow.com, Dopamine deficiency symptoms. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/dynorphin. The N-terminal tyrosine of dynorphin is necessary to activate opioid receptors. healthyplace.com/alternative-mental-health/supplements-vitamins/tyrosine. honeycombsvitamins.com/depression. integrativepsychiatry.net/dopamine_supplements.html. livestrong.com/article/18752-what-the-treatments-for-dopamine-deficiency. ncbi.nlm.nih.gov/pmc/article/pmc1863555, L-tyrosine to alleviate the effects of stress. newphdragon.com. newphdragon.com/what-is-newphdragon, an amino acid which increases brain levels of serotonin. nutritional-supplements-health-guide.com/benefits-of-l-tyrosine.html. razaelian.com/tyrosine.html. relievestress-anxiety.com/l-tyrosine-for-ocd-and-anxiety. spineuniverse.com/wellness/nutrition/supplements-tyrosine. tyrosine.com. umm.edu/altmed/article/tyrosine-0003229.htm. wellnessresources.com/health/article/tyrosine_helps_mental_ability_under_stress. Vitamin D/lack of sunshine helps cause the big D. vitamindcouncil.org. Vitamin D Council provides information about the role of vitamin D deficiency in physical and mental illness, including depression. Chapter 3. Seasonal depression/weather-dependent depression. Seasonal affective disorder, SAD/winter depression. Whoever wishes to investigate medicine should proceed thus. In the first place, consider the seasons of the year and what effect each produces. Hippocrates. Seasonal affective disorder, SAD, is characterized by low energy levels and a feeling of depression and fatigue when a change of season occurs into the winter months. Experts say that 25 million Americans experience the symptoms every year, yet many don't realize what's happening to them. From a physiological perspective, melatonin seems to be the culprit. Melatonin is manufactured in the pineal gland near the hypothalamus in the brain. Its role is to make us drowsy and get our much-needed sleep. Levels peak at night and lower during the day. Melatonin is tied in with our circadian daily life rhythm. During the winter, when there is less light, it is thought that our bodies produce more melatonin, thus making us more lethargic and in some cases, depressed, hence, the onset of a condition known as seasonal affective disorder tied into the low levels of light outside. However, it's not just the low levels of light outside, the shorter days or the cold weather. Although many people might experience some mild versions of SAD, the people who it hits hardest are those who are weak to start with, prone to depression and probably undergoing stress in their lives. Increasing the lighting in your life or getting outdoors for a while every day will help with your mood by making you feel better psychologically and physiologically by lowering the body's production of melatonin. The lighting could be just ordinary bright lights in a room where you sit, relax, or work, or it could be artificial tanning in a tanning booth. The children in Mongolia get mandatory UV treatments as a class in school. They strip to the underwear, put goggles on and sit in a brightly lit UV room every day. Don't get too much light though, as it could lead to side effects like headaches and nausea. Another explanation is a general circadian theory akin to hibernation, which states that winter is simply a natural low in our annual routine. We slow down because we have to stay indoors to stay out of the cold, hence we eat more, gain weight and sit around, and the cycle spirals throughout the winter months. It's related to cabin fever, where people get so cooped up in their houses in the winter that they start to go a little crazy, but you don't have to stay indoors. You can go walking, jogging, cross-country skiing, or go down to the local gym for a workout. Much of it simply appears to be psychological. It's the same with prolonged periods of rain. People start feeling a little bit down in the dumps, but it's your choice whether you want to sit around and brood or get out and do something. The weather outside shouldn't affect your daily mood. Many people in northern climates stay active, get outdoors and feel no ill effects from SAD. It's a basic tenet of life. Stay active and you won't get down. Celebrate winter. Go out and enjoy it. Go skating, sledding, skiing, snowmobiling, ice fishing, take a walk in the woods, etc. Take care of yourself in common sense ways like eat good foods, don't sleep too much, and educate yourself about your internal states, which means know when to relax and know when to get active. SAD is considered a mental disorder and treated much like depression with drugs and therapy. Simply contact your local mental health department or a psychiatry association/department at a university/hospital for information and a referral. Some people experience a kind of reverse SAD, getting depressed in the summer. You are more likely to develop seasonal affective disorder if you are a female. You get vitamin D from the sun. Vitamin D deficiency probably affects mood in the winter. Summer depression info. Summer depression usually begins in late spring or early summer. Nobody seems to know the cause. One cause could be that summer is supposed to be a great, fun, free-spirited, romantic time, yet many people don't live the type of lives portrayed as summer fun in TV commercials and on TV shows, so they get down about it. SAD websites. Books about seasonal affective disorder are at #616.852 at the library. AAFP.org. AlaskanRTHernlights.com, lightbox used to treat seasonal affective disorder. ApolloHealth.com, lightboxes. At health.com/practitioner/newsletter/fpn_3_2.html, newsletter about seasonal affective disorder. Biopsychiatry.com/cityon.htm, a high-output negative ionizer. CET.org, Center for Environmental Therapeutics. DepressionBookstore.com/depression_type/SAD. DepressionCentral.net/seasonal-affective-disorder-SAD/light-therapy-for-depression. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/seasonal-affective-disorder. fhs.mcmaster.ca/direct/depress/sad.html. GoToNet.org/health/sad.html. HackleyHME.com, products. Health.allrefer.com/health/seasonal-affective-disorder-info.html. Health.msn.com/centers/depression. holisticonline.com/light-therapy/hall-light-therapy.htm. holistic-online.com/light-therapy/hall-light-therapy.htm. jigsawhealth.com/article/seasonal-affective-disorder.html. kidshealth.org/teen/your-mind/mental-health/sad.html. lightforhealth.com. lighttherapyproducts.com, 800-486-6723. mayoclinic.com/health/seasonal-affective-disorder. medicinenet.com/seasonal-affective-disorder-sad/article.htm. mentalhealth.com/book/p40-sad.html. mentalhealthamerica.net/condition/sad. nami.org. naturallighting.com. ncpamd.com/seasonal.htm. nlm.nih.gov/medlani+/seasonal-affective-disorder.html. normanrosenthal.com. nosad.org. outsidin.co.uk. outsidin.co.uk/bodyclock/citynfo.htm. photera.com, phototherapeutics, light products. pi-square.com, dawn simulators. priory.com. projectlinks.org/sad. psychcentral.com/lib/10 things you don't know about seasonal affective disorder. psychcentral.com/lib/seasonal-affective-disorder. psychcentral.com/library/depression_sad.htm. psychologyinfo.com/depression/sad.htm. psychologytoday.com/conditions/sad.html. Rhythms. sada.org.uk. sada.org.uk, Seasonal Affective Disorder Association. sadlight.com, Products. seasonalaffectivedisorder.com. sltbr.org, Society for Light Treatment and Biological Rhythms. solux.net, Solux Natural Daylight. takeatheroofoffwinter.ca. thehealthcenter.info/adult-depression/sad.htm. truesun.com/brit_light/articles.htm. veryluxstore.com, Products. walgreens.com, Sad Therapy Lamps. webmd.com/depression/seasonal-affective-disorder-sad-topic-overview. National Organization for SAD. POB 40190. Washington, D.C. 20016. 301-762-0768. nosad.org. Seasonal Studies. National Institute of Mental Health. Building 10/4S239. 9000, Rockville Pike. Bethesda, Maryland 20892. nimh.nih.gov. Society for Light Treatment and Biological Rhythms. New York Psychiatric Unit. Box 50. 722 West 168th Street. NYC 10032. sltbr.org. SAD lights for sale. Some lights for sale are as follows. sadlight.com. lighttherapy.com. cet.org. sunalight.com. latebook.com, Personal Light Therapy. verylux.com. Alaska Northern Lights. 800-880-6953. akms.com/nlights. BioBright Lights. 800-621-5483. Enviromed Lights. Vancouver, WA. 800-222 Dawn. Teleport.com/BioLight. Happy Light. Veriluxco. 800-705-5559. lightforhealth.com. 800-468-1104. 7th Generation Lights. 800-456-1177. Sunbox Lightco. Gaithersburg, MD. 888 SAD away. 800 Lightiu. 800-786-6850. 800-548-3968. Sunbox.com. Tools for Exploration. 800-456-9887. Chapter 4. A Depression Resource Guide 1. Men Get Depression. menanddepression.nimh.nih.gov. menetdepression.com. shoppbs.com, Video for Sale. Men Get Depression. Suicide Line. 800-273 Talk. The Chemistry of Moods. You create your own biochemistry, therefore your moods, through what you do or don't do. Release most of your natural energy all the time, as in inspired, loving, sexual, sensual and hedonistic energy, and you'll always feel good. neuro-info-plus.com/dopamine. Dopamine improves mood. Low dopamine levels can cause anhedonia, inability to feel love, no pleasure, lack of remorse and distractibility. iwr.com/bkalmd/transmitter.html, neurotransmitters. The Neurolink. natural-health-reports.com/dopamine.php ? ID =36864. Dopamine improves mood. asktom-naturally.com/neurotransmitters.html, neurotransmitters, how they help your feelings. Learn how neurotransmitters chemically generate feelings of happiness, emotional stability, mental alertness, ability to focus, good feelings toward others. ad-free.com/transmitter.html, neurotransmitters, antidepressant, appetite control, energy, sexual arousal. Depressive personality disorder/dysthymic disorder. Unlike depression, which is considered a temporary illness, depressive personality disorder is considered a permanent state of depression inherent within a person's personality. A dysthymic disorder is considered a depressive mood disorder. emedicine.com/med/byname/dysthymic-disorder.htm. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/depressive_disorder_not_otherwise_specified. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/depressive_personality_disorder. medscape.com/medlany/abstract/1704961, genetic and environmental contributions to depressive personality disorder. merck.com/pub/m-manual/section 15/chapter191/191a.htm. personalitydisorder.ca. psychiatryonline.org. ptypes.com/depressive.html. Depression clinical trials. depressiongenetics.med.upenn.edu. intramural.nimh.nih.gov. accuratect.com. psychiatry.emory.edu/program/mindbody/form.html. clinicaltrials.gov. nih.nih.gov/trials/depression.html. precise-research.com. psychcentral.com/cgi-bin/ct.cgi/depression. Depression test websites. psychcentral.com/maniaquiz.htm, Mania Inventory Goldberg Mania Inventory. wellesley.edu/psychology/noRM/quiz/quiz.html, Defensive Pessimism Questionnaire. psychcentral.com/depquiz.htm, Depression, Goldberg Depression Inventory. med.nyu.edu/psych/screen/odst.html, Depression Screening. depression-screening.org/screening test/screening test.htm, Depression Screening Test, National Mental Health Association. Chapter 5. A Depression Resource Guide to Depression Talk Websites. beatingthebeast.com/forum. depressionboards.com. depressionforums.org/forums. depression-understood.org. depressionrecoverygroups.com. emotionsanonymous.org. helpingteens.org. knowledgeispower89617.yuku.com. mixednuts.net. moodgarden.org/forum. forums.psychcentral.com/depression. recoveryhourlife.com. groups.yahoo.com/neo/search?query=depression. chatzy.com/crisis-chat. dbssngabrielvalley.org. depressionsanc2ary.org. experiencejournal.com. Depression Facebook groups. facebook.com/groups/534409733275249. facebook.com/groups/48021555542039. facebook.com/groups/6932780107178887. facebook.com/groups/513795872007602. facebook.com/groups/304799726382582587. facebook.com/groups/3913805176521228. Facebook.com/group/142295045797097. Facebook.com/group/depression group unconditional support circle. Facebook.com/group/362376470567365. Facebook.com/group/DSSG1. Facebook.com/group/350731518323137. Facebook.com/group/426572777079387. Facebook groups, LDS Depression/Anxiety Support Group. Facebook.com/group/190570671038702. Facebook groups, Mental Health Support Group Anxiety and Depression. A Facebook group for sufferers of anxiety and depression. Facebook.com/group/589277944518003. Facebook groups, No More Struggles Alone. Facebook.com/group/No More Struggles Alone. Facebook groups, Pain, Depression, Problems. Facebook.com/group/766094880113375. Facebook groups, Postpartum Depression Sufferers Support Group. A safe haven for those battling postpartum depression. Facebook.com/group/postpartum depression sufferers support. Facebook groups, Support for ADHD, Anxiety, Depression, PTSD, etc. Facebook.com/group/ADHD.adults.support. Facebook groups, Teen Depression Suicide Support Group. Facebook.com/group/969354993093182. Facebook groups, The Depression Support Group. Facebook.com/group/14672585835421223. Facebook groups, The Secret Meeting Room PTSD, Depression, Anxiety, and Stress Support Group. Facebook.com/group/The Secret Meeting Room. Depression Chat. PPMD Support Page. Offers postpartum depression, PPMD, peer support via posting boards, chat rooms, and email listserv, as well as a wealth of resources, personal stories, and more. ppdsupportpage.com. ReachOut.life. ReachOut is a free app available for Android and Apple, iOS, smartphones that offers social support for people suffering from depression. ReachOut.life. Teen Depression Chat Room Support. CHATSI.com/teen-depression. Teen Depression Chatsy Therapy. CHATSI.com/therapy. The Bright Side, Wings of Support Top Rated. the-bright-side.org/site/The Bright Side. The One Project Top Rated. The One Project is the photography community for people suffering from depression and anxiety. TheAnyProject.co. Treatment Diaries is a unique social network privately connecting individuals affected by any illness through online health-related conversations captured in personal diaries. treatmentdiaries.com/condition/depression-discussion-group.aspx. Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance, DBSA. Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance, DBSA. 55 East Jackson Boulevard Suite 490. 800-826-3632. Chicago, Illinois 60604. Fax, 312-642-7243. dbsalliance.org, lots of stuff here. Facebook.com/dbsalliance. Twitter.com/dbsalliance. YouTube.com/user/dbsalliance. Pinterest.com/dbshq. Instagram.com/dbsalliance. linkedin.com/company/437421 $TRK =TIA H ampersand TRK info =Terry D :1396888314170 TAS depression %20 and %20 by IDX1-1-1 charitynavigator.org/index.cfm Bay =search.summary and orjit =6958 #votkefnfsu guidastar.org/profile/36-33799124 Depression Support Group websites dailystrength.org/group/depression dailystrength.org Depression Support Group, a network of people sharing advice, treatment experiences, and support. Forum, blogs, and treatments area. Depression-understood.org, Depression Understood. The site includes chat rooms, forum, blogs, media gallery, and information about depression and related health issues. DepressionBoards.com, Depression Boards, provides support and encouragement for mental health recovery through frank, friendly and open discussion. DepressionForums.org, Depression Forums, a community support site dedicated to depression and mental health. Includes articles and news. Groups.yahoo.com/neo/group/depression-anxiety/info, Yahoo. Groups, Depression Anxiety Self-Help, a group restricted to persons 18 or older, set up for people to help each other through their experiences of depression, anxiety, panic attacks, and suicidal feelings. Healingwell.com/depression, healingwell.com, depression, medical news, articles, and message boards. Chapter 6. A Depression Website Guide. Major depression websites. abad.ca, bipolar affective disorder. cyberpsych.org/cgi-bin/penpals.pl, cyberpsych penpals discussion board. psychresources.net/depression.html. aacap.org/publications/factsfam/depressed.htm, depression, ASAP Facts for Families brochure number 4. nimh.nih.gov/health information/depression-menu.cfm, depression, online booklets plus many useful links. Depression.com, funded and developed by GlaxoSmithKline. DepressionCenter.net, Depression Center free depression test and free 16-week self-help CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, course. my.webmd.com/medical_information/condition_centers/depression/default, Depression Health Center. DepressionAtHaz.com. clinical-depression.co.uk, Depression Learning Path. psychom.net/depression.central.html. Hypericum.com, Hypericum and Depression St. John's Wort and Depression homepage. Depression.org, National Foundation for Depressive Illness. med.nyu.edu/psych/screen/dapers.html, online depression screening test. pmdd.factsforhealth.org, premenstrual dysphoric disorder or PMDD. Selfharm.net, self-injury. birchmore.org/index.html, shame and group psychotherapy. save.org/basics/Q&A.html, suicide and depression Q&A answers. undoingdepression.com, undoing depression. psychiatrictimes.com/p020921.html, depressive disorders in adolescence, challenges in diagnosis from. psychiatrictimes.com. Depression websites 1. I read a book about happiness from the Psychobabble section of the library, number 158 of the Dewey Decimal System. Books about depression are at hashtag 616.8527, hashtag 616.8950 or RC516-537 at the library. Brain-centered EMS depression test. BrainCenteredEMS.com. Depression National Hopeline Network. 24-hour suicide hotline. 800-SUICIDE, 784-2433. mentalhealth.com, Internet Mental Health, free encyclopedia on mental health. nlm.nih.gov/medline+/depression.html, Medline Plus, extensive directory to depression resources. Depression.mentalhelp.net, Mental Help Net, resources for learning about depression. mentalhealth.samhsa.gov/publications/allpub/SMA01-3509/page4.asp, State Resources Guide, clickable US map for locating agencies. surgeongeneral.gov/library/mentalhealth/toc.html, Mental Health Report. Depression websites too. aafp.org, screening, for depression across the lifespan, from American Family. academyofct.org, cognitive therapy. ada.org, Anxiety Disorders Association. ADHD-depression-relief.com, depleted transmitters makes it impossible to feel happy and upbeat. afsp.org, suicide prevention. acpr.gov, report on the latest pharmacotherapies for depression. Suburbia.com smvnassau.org/depression-treatment.html. alldepressionsymptoms.net. Alliance. Americafooled.com, says antidepressant drugs are a lie. anti-depression-help.com. anxietydepressionfaq.com. aolsvc.health.webmd.aol.com/hw/ty6745-intro.asp. apa.org, American Psychological Association. apa.org/topics/recover.html, depression and how therapy can help, from the APA. behealthy.com/depression. befrienders.org. beyondblue.org.au/index.aspx?. biopsychiatry.com/alt-depression/part1.html. bipolar-expedition.co.uk. bluepages.anu.edu.au. Center for PsychSVCs.com. cet.org, seasonal affective disorder. chadallen.com. choose-again.com. clinical-depression.co.uk/treating_depression. coalitionforrecovery.org. copewithlife.com. comc.columbia.edu/department/pi. cure-your-depression.com. advancedtmsclinics.com. Cymbalta.com, 877 Cymbalta, drug. d2detox.org/depression/anxiety-depression-meds.html. dbsalliance.org, Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance. depressed-intl.com. depression.998guide.com/depression-chad-line. Depression websites 3. depression.com. depression.healthprofessor.com. depression.org. depressionadvice.org. depressionbooks.com. depressionbookstore.com. depressioncureforyou.com. depression-guide.com. depression-guide.com/bipolar-disorder.htm. depressionhelp.com, Pfizer, a drug co. depressionhelpfiles.com. depression-help-treatment.com. depressionhertz.com, 877 DEP Hertz, Lilly, a drug co. depressioneasychoice.com. depressionremedy.com. depressionscreening.org. depression-screening.org. depressionstudies.com. depression-test.net. depression-treatment-help.com. depressiontribe.org. depressionwatch.org. depression-web.com. doctorswithdepression.org. diarada.org, Depression and Related Affective Disorders Association. drpodel.org/alternative_treatments_for_depression.shtml. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/atypical_depression. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/post_stroke_depression. facebook.com/jedfoundation. facebook.com/samhsa. fairlight.com/ocd/article/ser90.html. Depression websites for familydoctor.org, feelingblue.com, fhs.mcmaster.ca/direct, 888-557-5051, Depression and Anxiety Information Center, Canada. fountainhouse.org, goodtherapy.org, halfofus.com, harbor-of-refuge.org, health.ms.com/centers/depression, medicalnewstoday.com/section/depression, healthtexas.com/memlithium.html, healthyplace.com/communities/depression, depression-web.com, hedgecenter.org, hopefordepression.com, iccd.org, ifred.org, INTL. Foundation for Research and Education on Depression, nonprofit. ifred.org/ifax.html, Depression Facts. indepression.com. intelihealth.com/ih/ith/24479/8596/8596.html. jedfoundation.org. jjlmf.com, 248-258-6693, Joseph J. Lawrence Sella Memorial Foundation. jobs.aol.com/article/_a/depressed-workers. keytodepression.com. nodepressivesigns.com. lifeiswaiting.com. lightendions.org. myw.com. mayoclinic.com/health/depression-and-exercise. med.umich.edu/depression. medem.com. mental-depression.com. mentalhealth.org. mentalhealth.samhsa.gov. mentalhealthneeds.com. mentalhelp.net. mentalhelp.net/depression. merck.com/pub/m-manual/section 15/chapter 189/189c.htm, mood disorders, from the Merck Manual, Sector 15, ch 189. mindspring.com/hugman/pendulum, manic depression. mindstreet.com. mood disorders canada.ca. moodgym.anu.edu.au. my.webmd.com/condition_center/dep. mydepressionconnection.com. thedepressiontreatment.com. articles for depression.com. myopetumhealth.com. nami.org, 800-950 NAMI, Institute of Mental Health. narzad.org, 800-829-8289, Schizophrenia and Depression. ndmda.org, 800-826-3632, Depression and Manic Depression. ndmda.org, Depression and Bipolar Support. never-depressed-again.com. Depression websites 5. depression-net.com, depression-net.com. diarata.org, Depression and Related Affective Disorders Association. 410-955-4647. dbsalliance.org, Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance. 800-826-3632. rcpsych.ac.uk/info/dep.htm, Royal College of Psychiatrists. Depression leaflets. United Kingdom 011-44-027,235-2351x138. depnet.com.au, depnet.com, email, info@depnet.com.au. healingwell.com/depression, healingwell.com. Depression Resource Center. psychologyinfo.com/depression/index.html, Psychology Information Online Depression Resources 908-526-8111 oncolink.com/coping/article.cfm, Oncolink Cancer Depression verywell.com/mental-illness-mental-disorders-40138867 wholehLTHMD.com/refshelf/substances_view/1,525,824,00.html healthwell.com/conditions.cfm?249 nimh.nih.gov/depression nimh.nih.gov/health/topics/depression, depression, National Institute of Mental Health nimh.nih.gov/publicat/depression menu.cfm nimh.nih.gov/publicat/depression menu.cfm NIMH, depression, from the National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH. nmha.org, 800-969 MHA. nmisb.org/depfaq. nostigma.org. newyorkcornell.org/psychiatry. newyorkpsas.cpmc.columbia.edu. nyppsychiatry.org. orthomolecular.org. outoftheblack.com. pendulum.org, pendulum resources, bipolar disorders. pharmacyqueen.com/antidepression.html. psychcentral.com. psychcom.net/depression.central.html. psychguides.com/category/bipolar, treatment guidelines for bipolar depression. psychologyinfo.com/depression/help.html. psychom.net/depression. psychom.net/depression.central.html. recovery-inc.com. recurrentdepression.com. religion-doc.com, natural stress, anxiety, and depression formula. residentialdepressiontreatment.com. residentialdepressiontreatment.com, Brookhaven Retreat, Smoky MTNS. sadkermit.com, a depressed Kermit the Frog talks about his feelings. samhsa.gov. save.org. sccsvcs.com, stop anxiety and depression. socialpsychology.org. suicidology.org. symptoms-of-depression.com. thatbluefeeling.com. thevoiceforlove.com/online-prayer-requests.html. thuayup.com. thirtage.com/depression. treatments-for-depression.com. trenton.edu/tilde-l-lyle/dec. twitter.com/samhsagov. uiowa.edu/users/david-caro-prso/depression.html. uiuc.edu/00/ui/csf/count/shb/depress. ulifeline.org. walkers.org, information on mood disorders and their treatment, medications. webmd.com/content/article/135/119530.htm, coping with side effects of antidepressants. webmd.com/depression. webmd.com/depression/healthcare providers. Depression, where to get help for depression. Depression websites. 6. asap.org/./fffguide/the depressed child 004.aspx. aacap.org/aacap/families_and_youth/resource_centers/depression. activebeat.co/depression. betterhelp.com. freedepressionhelp.org. mdd-treatment-site.com. non-drug-depression-therapy.com. ada.org. Understand the facts. ada.org/finding-help. agook.org.uk/./depression/about talking treatments. all-on-depression-help.com. americanpregnancy.org. Pregnancy wellness. apa.org Psychology Topics Depression. apapracticecentral.org/outreach/depression.pdf. aplaceofhope.com/r-program/depression. aplaceofhope.com/r-program/depression/treatment. aplaceofhopeffordepression.com. babycenter.com/0_during-pregnancy_9179.bc. beliefnet.com/columnist/depression help. betterhelp.com. beyondblue.org.au. brattleboro-retreat.org/find-help/depression-facts. brookhavenretreat.com. cancer.org. emotional side effects. caring.com/clinical-depression. ccs.ohio-state.edu/self-help/depression. cdc.gov/mental health/basics/mental-illness/depression.htm. cdc.gov/reproductive-health/depression/treatments.htm. christianhelpfordepression.org. cmhc.utexas.edu/depression.html. crisischat.org/FAQ. dailystrength.org/group/depression. dallaswholelife.com/checklist/depression. dbsahouston.org. dbsalliance.org. dbsatoday.com. dearval.com/depressiontreatment.htm. depressionstroke.org. depressionwomenshealth.gov. depressionguidesmokefree.gov. everydayhealth.com. depressiontestioaging.org. depression.org.nz/get-better/who-else-can-help. depression, supporting a family member or friend. depression, supporting a family member or friend. Help a family member or friend dealing with depression get treatment and find resources. By Mayo Clinic staff. depressioncenter.org. depressionconnect.com. depression-guide.com. depression-helper.com. depressionhelps.com. depression-self-help-info.com. depression-understood.org. drugs.com/condition/depression. drugs.com/health-guide/major-depression.html. drwill.com/mental health/natural depression treatment. dualdiagnosis.org/resource/depression. emedicinehealth.com. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/depression_left-mood. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/major_depressive_disorder. everydayhealth.com/depression/treating.aspx. familyaware.org. familydoctor.org. home diseases and conditions depression. fisherwallace.com/pages/depression-treatment. floridadepressionhelpline.com. focusonthefamily.com/how to help when your spouse is depressed. forums.psychcentral.com. mental health support. goodtherapy.org/learn-about-therapy/issues/depression. health.com. depression. health.harvard.edu/mind-and-mood/exercise-and-depression. health.harvard.edu/mind-and-mood/yoga-for-anxiety-and-depression. healthcommunities.com. mental health depression. healthline.com/health/depression. healthychildren.org. healthyplace.com/depression/information. helpguide.org/articles/depression/dealing-with-depression.htm. helpguide.org/home-pages/depression.htm. hopefordepression.org. huffingtonpost.com/lisa-firestone/depression-help_b_40189557.html. iherb.com. categories health topics depression. kidshealth.org/n/parents/understanding-depression.html kidshealth.org/n/teen/depression.html lakeviewbehavioralhealth.com/depression lifehacker.com/how-to-support-a-partner-struggling-with-depression leafeline.org.au/get-help/facts-information/depression livescience.com/34718-depression-treatment-psychotherapy-anti louisville.edu/depression webmd.com/depression/default.htm maketheconnection.net/condition/depression mayoclinic.org Depression in depth medhelp.org/depression medicinenet.com/depression/article.htm medlineplus.gov Health Topics medlineplus.gov Medical Encyclopedia medlineplus Depression medscape.com/resource/depression Mental health, depression, anxiety, wellness, family mentalhealth.va.gov/depression.asp mentalhealthamerica.net Mental health info mentalhealthamerica.net/condition/depression-teens mentalhealthtreatment.net/depression mentalhelp.net mind.org.uk/information support/depression moodjuice.scot.nhs.uk/depression.asp ncbi.nlm.nih.gov Home Health A, Z neurostar.com nhs.uk/pages/depression help groups.aspx nhs.uk/condition/depression/pages/treatment.aspx nimh.nih.gov Mental health information nimh.nih.gov Health and Education Publications North Tampa BehavioralHealth.com/depression Portland Depression Treatment.com PreTIQ.com PsychCentral.com/./01/.care of yourself when you have depression PsychCentral.com/libs/where-to-get-help-for-depression psychologyinfo.com/depression/help.html psychologytoday.com/basics/depression recoveryranch.com/mood disorders/depression reddit.com/r/depression refinery29.com/depression-help-social-support relevantmagazine.com God Church Sataji.org Samaritans.org SierraTucson.com/depression slopemy.com/depression sleepfoundation.org Sleep disorders problems smokefree.gov/depression-and-smoking stroke.org post-stroke conditions emotional suicide on leafeline.org suicide on leafeline.org/gethelp/leafelinchat.aspx therapyists.psychologytoday.com theravive.com timberlineknowles.com/depression treatment.ada.org verywell.com/depression-40143737 verywell.com/help-for-depression-10674663 vitamindcouncil.org/health-conditions/depression wikihow.com/deal-with-depression wikihow.com/help-someone-with-depression womenshealth.gov/our publication/fact-sheet/depression.html womenshealth.gov/mental-health/illnesses/depression.html youtube.com Depression website 7 psychcentral.com/disorders/depression allaboutdepression.com Blue Pages Australia bluepages.anu.edu.au Britain clinical-depression.co.uk. Depressed Like Me. depressedlikeme.com. National Institute for Mental Health, NIMH. nimh.nih.gov/health/topics/depression/index.html. Depression, Respuestas a la depresión. A Spanish-language site about depression. Respuestas-a-la-depresión.com. Depression Central. depressioncentral.net. healingwell.com. healingwell.com/depression. Electroconvulsive therapy, ECT. ect.org. Families for Depression Awareness. familyaware.org. McMahon's Depression and Bipolar. mcmandweb.com. The Depression Center. depressioncenter.net. undoingdepression.com. wingofmadness.com. Armenian Medical Network Depression Site. A USA charity for people with clinical depression and anxiety. health.m/psy. Depression Health. depressionhealth.net. depression-world.org.uk. depression-world.org.uk. Georgia Ketamine Clinic. When traditional antidepressants are not working, ketamine for infusion-based therapy. georgiaketamine.com. Hope for Depression. hopefordepression.org. IFRED, the International Foundation for Research and Education on Depression. ifred.org. Lawyers with Depression. lawyerwithdepression.com. Read This Before You Kill Yourself. readthisbeforeyouKillYourself.com. The Mood GYM. Mood GYM is an innovative, interactive web program designed to prevent depression. moodgym.anu.edu.au. WebMD Depression Condition Center. webmd.com/depression/default.htm. Depression websites 8. Wellbutrin-sr.com, drug for depression. wfmh.org. womenshealth.gov. womantowomen.com. yason33.org/treating-depression-without-drugs.html. yogafordepression.com. pendulum.org/articles/articles_bipolar_psycho.html. yourtimforchange.com, drug company. youthbeyondblue.com. Depression websites at depressioncenter.org/toolkit/I'm-looking-more-helpful-mental-health-resources-0. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK, 8255. Text HOME to 741 to connect with a crisis counselor at the crisis text line. IASP.info, Suicide Prevention. AACAP.org, American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, AASAP. aacap.org/aacap/families_and_resource_center/depression_resource_center/home.aspx, Depression Resource Center. aacap.org/aacp/families_and_for_youth/facts_for_guide-01.aspx, Facts for Families. ADA.org, Anxiety and Depression Association of America, ADAA. AFSP.org, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, AFSP. Beta12.com, #Beta12. A movement supported by the National Action Alliance for Suicide Prevention and the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Bioeffect.com, Bioeffect app. An app that researchers at the University of Illinois at Chicago, along with collaborators at the University of Michigan, designed to help people with bipolar disorder see manic and depressive episodes coming, and take action. cdc.gov/mentalhealth/index.htm, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. Mental health information and resources from the CDC. dbsalliance.org, Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance, DBSA. Peer-based, patients talking to patients, services and resources related to depression and bipolar disorder. FamilyAware.org, Families for Depression Awareness. JED-Foundation.org, the JED Foundation, JED. A non-profit organization that works to protect the emotional health of teens and young adults. ManagingEOMS.org, Managing Your Meds. A non-profit organization that has tips to help you remember to take your medication as directed. MentalHealthFirstAid.org/CS, Mental Health First Aid. Training course that gives people the skills to help someone with a mental health problem or a mental health crisis. MyBrainFitLife.com, BrainFit. Online brain games, exercises, and tools to train your brain with a personalized plan to boost memory, mood, focus and energy. NAMI.org, National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI. NIMH.nih.gov/index.shtml, National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH. The main U.S. federal agency for research on mental disorders. NMHA.org, Mental Health America, MHA. A community-based nonprofit organization focused on addressing the needs of those living with mental illness and promoting the mental health of all Americans. SAMHSA.gov, the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Association, SAMHSA. An agency within the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services that leads efforts to reduce the impact of substance abuse and mental illness in the U.S. ScriptYourFuture.org, Script Your Future. A campaign in the U.S. that is designed to help you remember to take your medication as directed. SuicidePreventionLifeline.org, National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. A phone line to call if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis. The Lifeline is made up of a large network of crisis centers located across the U.S. TheTrevorProject.org, The Trevor Project. The leading national organization providing crisis intervention and suicide prevention services to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and questioning, LGBTQ, young people. Depression resources. Depression after delivery. POG 1281. Morrisville, Pennsylvania 19067. 215-295-3994. 800-944-4773. Depression and Bipolar Support Alliance. 730 North Franklin Street. Number 501. Chicago, Illinois 60610-7204. 800-826-3632. dbsalliance.org. Depressives Anonymous. 329 East 62nd Street. NYC 10021. 212-689-2600. Support group to help people recover from depression. Depressed Anonymous. 1013 Wagner Avenue. POG 1747. Louisville, Kentucky 40217. 502-569-1989. 502-969-3359. Depression and Related Affective Disorders Association. 600 North Wolf Street. 3-181. Baltimore, Maryland 21287. 410-955-4647. med.jhu.edu/Dearada. Helping Hands. 86 Poor Street. Andover, Massachusetts 01810. 508-475-3388. Support group for depressed, manic-depressive and schizophrenic people. Lithium Information Center. 8000 Excelsior Drive. Number 302. Madison, Wisconsin 53717. 608-836-8070. deancare.com/info. Mood Disorders Support Group. POG 1747, Madison SQ. STA. NYC 10159. 212-533 MDSG. National Institute of Mental Health. 5600 Fishers Lane. Rockville, Maryland 20857. 301-443-4515. 800-421-4211. nimh.nih.gov. Several free booklets dealing with depression. National Alliance for the Mentally Ill. 200 North Glebe Road. Number 1015. Arlington, Virginia 22201. 800-950 NAMI. NAMI.org. National Depressive and Manic-Depressive Association. 730 North Franklin Street. Number 501. Chicago, Illinois 60610. 800-82 NMDA. 312-642-0049. Fax, 312-642-7243. ndmda.org. National Foundation for Depressive Illness. POB 2257. NYC 10116. 800-248-4344. 800-239-1265. Depression.org. National Institute of Mental Health. Depression Hotline. 800-421-4211. National Mental Health Association. 1021 Prince Street. Alexandria, Virginia 22314. 800-969 MHA. nmha.org. National Alliance on Schizophrenia and Depression. 60 Cutter Mill Road. Number 404. Great Neck, New York 11021. 516-829-0091. mhsource.com/narzad.html. Prozac Survivors Support Group. 2212 Woodbourne Avenue. Louisville, Kentucky 40205. 800-392-0640. 502-459-2086. Wayne State University. Teen Depression Hotline. 313-577-0784.